Game number 2 of the semi-final from Go for SC2 Monday. Frost is going to be the host of this map, and spawning to the lower left-hand position, we have the green Zerg player representing AT Gaming, currently 1-0 up. It's Elazer. And his opponent to the top left, the pink Zerg representing Vega Squadron, none other than JonnyREcco. So 1-0 up for Elazer, who started the series with a Speedling all-in. It worked for him though, it went well, and he should be pretty damn happy with that, because regardless of what you say, if a cheese wins you the game, if it gets you closer to that final where there's money on the line, all is fair in war. Elazer gets that win, and now keeps Recco on his toes, but nope, Recco is going for the much earlier pull. Also getting down a gas. He skipped the gas entirely game number 1. Going for a gasless expand play, which he so frequently does. Elazer, again, adding in the pool and the gas. This gas before the spawning pool this time. But the pool, quite a bit later actually. Recco is the one going for the pool before the Overlord. He's probably going to be looking for an early Baneling nest. Maybe some early Baneling pressure. Wait to see exactly what he's got planned. Overlord now finishes, 4 lings in production, 6 lings in production. Are we going to see the Baneling nest? There is enough gas for it. But no, not yet. Still we wait. Baneling nest is going to come down. Okay. That little drone getting a bit frantic with his dancing, pacing up and down. Baneling nest coming through. Meanwhile, over at Elazer's side, he's got the gas, he's got the pool nearly finished. Things are getting tense. It's getting really tense. Okay, lings charging across the map, trying to find any avenue to get the attacking done. Any way to get that damage coming through, but for the moment, the Baneling nest on its way. Still keeping an eye on what Elazer's doing. He's getting out quite a few lings of his own. Just rallied across the map, but he's got no Baneling nest. It's all going to come down to control. One lone Zergling comes on up. He goes, okay, you're making quite a few lings. Are you speedling all-inning me again? Are you? Immediately a spine caller gets made. Senses that something's up. I don't believe anything was seen. If you take a quick peek, no. It's unaware. 4 Banelings. 5 Banelings on their way. Elazer running lings across the map. Doesn't know about it yet. This is gonna get so incredibly close. Recco taking the odd fight here and there. Wants to conserve his Zerglings as best he can. They're the buffer damage, but now the Banelings are seen. Remember though, the Spine Caller was cancelled, so it's not going to get that much. First Baneling detonation doesn't do anything astounding. Second one gets a couple more Zergling hits. A new spine is being constructed. Elazer is in some trouble. 3 Banelings still making progress forward. They get another good hit. In come 2. They should be able to kill quite a few drones. They're running away, scampering as best they can. 1 Baneling detonates there. The rest waiting on the lava. Nice detonation, takes down quite a few, and Recco is able to overwhelm the remaining Zergling forces. More trying to come through, but numbers are really, really in Recco's favor. 6 compared to none, but a queen pops just in the nick of time. Lava count 7 to drone count 7 to 13. 6 to 13 now. Recco did a lot of damage there. He continues back to droning. Elazer grabbing out a couple of Zerglings actually, so this is pumping 4 lava immediately into lings, in case more pressure's coming through. Recco getting some defensive lings out, will need to make defensive Banelings. What has Elazer got planned? He's down a long way in the worker count, he needs to do damage. It's essential if he wants to stay in this game that he deals something good. Frantically bounds across the map. What has Recco got back at home? Has he seen this coming? He should have done. He's got an Overlord in position, has started Zerglings, 2 Banelings morphing. These Baneling hits will make or break things. The Baneling's not quite done. 3 seconds until they're completed. In comes Elazer, getting a bit more damage down. Gonna get a nice connection with the Baneling though, and that leaves only 1 ling. The drone count leveled out yet again, but Recco now the one with a much higher Zergling count. Goes for the counterattack. This back and forth frequently seen in Zerg on Zerg. It's essential that it keeps on coming. More drones being produced now by Rico. Elazer getting out defensive Zerglings, knows the pressure is going to get applied. No speed for Rico yet, but it's about to kick in. Coming across the map quicker now. Will he go for a couple of Banelings? There's not much in the way of Zergling support here. Rico, 12lings, up against 12. No Banelings, goes for the surround on the Queen though. And getting that down would be a nice pick-off. Is it going to fall? It's going to be so close, just gets taken down. Rico escapes with a couple of his own speedlings. Gonna need to produce some back at home, but the fact he took out the Queen again prevents another inject. Prevents another 4 lava every 40 seconds. Nice takedown. And Elazer doesn't have the money in order to remake that Queen. Cute little trick there, pulling a single Zergling, the one that was being chased, back, buying more time. Banelings have morphed in, and Elazer is in a very rough spot this game. This counterattack cannot do damage. There's just too many Banelings here. Elazer trying to morph in, a couple of Banelings of his own, but Rico just waiting there patiently. Able to take down a couple of good hits there. Most of the lings have been killed. Elazer still rallying across the map, trying to dodge this one lone Zergling. But Johnny takes out the Baneling. Second Baneling still wandering up. Gets to safety. Now the detonation comes through. Elazer, 13 drones to 19. 30 supply to 20. More lings on their way. This is still very tense, but the longer the game goes on, the better the economy for Rico. And no, Elazer still does not have lava injects. He cannot produce another Queen, or couldn't produce another Queen until about 30 seconds ago. That's a huge number of lava available for Rico if he's been injecting well, which he has, that are going to really start paying off. Baneling's morphing in now for Elazer, but Baneling's also morphing in for Rico. Moves him down forward, ready to try and catch any speedlings that may stray a bit too far forward. Rico still moving that Baneling forward. He's going to try and get the detonation. Gets a nice hit. 4 Banelings caught for 1. All down to low health. Another Baneling detonation on any of those would be catastrophic. Still the pullback goes still. Safety in position. Numbers sitting everywhere. Banelings positioned nicely around the natural base, which is now getting taken by Rico. Elazer still doing nothing but pumping units. His drone count down by 7. The income for JonnyREcco, percentage-wise, way up. Baneling detonation doesn't do anything massive, but a lot of lings dying to these Queens that are positioned very far forward. GG. JonnyREcco levels out this series to make it 1-1.